What's up guys, I'm Derek. Today I'm gonna show you how I made this globe fire pit. Alright, so some of you may or may not know, my wife and I just moved into a new house. So Richard over at 42 Fab sent me one of his globe fire pits for our new backyard. For those of you that don't know about 42 Fab, I'm not gonna get too far into it. Awesome work. He's got a YouTube channel, he's got an Instagram page. Make sure you go check both of them out. Awesome, awesome stuff. He cuts out these templates on his plasma CNC. They're all flat packed, sends them to you, you weld them together, you get a cool piece of art that you made and that looks great. So that's it for the talking. Let's cut into this, see what we got, and start making some cool stuff. All right, so we got all the pieces laid out. Super happy there was instructions because I just realized that I am terrible at geography. So now we're gonna clean up these edges so that we can fold everything in like this and weld it and make our fire pit. I just want to point out really quick, realistically, I didn't have to grind all these down. All it's gonna be on the inside is tack welds. The finish welds are gonna be on the outside, but this will help a little bit, and it was something to do. So now we have to get all this transferred over to the welding table and start throwing those tacks together, folding the pieces in. So as you can see, all I've done so far is put a couple tacks in the bottom. This is gonna allow me to just still be able to bend the piece so I can actually get everything lined up before I do a full weld. But it's coming together. All right, now we're gonna start piecing together the top, just like this, tacking those in, work our way all the way around, then we're gonna do some finish welds at the very end. So that actually went way better than I expected. So I've got the entire globe all tacked up, as you can see. I'm gonna spin it around. And honestly, way more simple than I thought. I was a little worried about everything lining up, especially because if you make a mistake down here, it will compound because of all these angles and really mess up top. It didn't happen at all. This thing is cut so accurately that everything just lined up well. So now the next step is to just put finish welds along all these grooves. I'm gonna stagger those a little bit just because it's a long run. Then we'll see where we go from there. All right, so initially the plan was to grind all these welds down, but I've actually decided not to do that. So I was gonna grind all these welds flat and make it look super pretty. I actually really like the exposed welds, and one of the good things about this kit is that you don't have to be a great welder to do it. I have very limited exposure to welding. I haven't done it a whole lot, and this is just awesome practice. Honestly, I really like the exposed welds. I'm gonna keep them. Hopefully one day I'll be a lot better at welding, and this will be a cool thing to look back on and go, man, I really used to suck. But honestly, these are probably some of the best ones I've ever done. So there's a bunch of these pieces. These go together like this to make a base so that the fire pit actually sits up off the ground. So we're gonna weld a bunch of those together, pop it on, then we're gonna go to the next step. Base is all welded up, so now before we can flip it over and put it on, we have these couple pieces that stick out a little bit more than everything else. We're gonna score these with a grinder, bend them over, and then weld them back close so that it matches everything else. All right, so all in all, this thing came together great. I could not be more happy with it. It's the perfect size, it fits great out here, and it was an awesome way to get some welding practice. If you guys are interested in something like this and you want to get some kind of metal project just to practice your welding, Richard has a bunch of cool stuff on his website, like F-bomb bottle openers. He's got these metal roses that are super cool that you make yourself. So make sure you guys go check out 42 Fab. Richard, thank you again, man. This thing is awesome. And if you guys want to get one of these for yourself, make sure you use the coupon code STAVE at checkout. That'll give you 10% off of any of these kits. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you next time.